And we're live! Whoa, how exciting is this? Hello, my name is Peter Murray, broker owner of Murray & Co. Real Estate. Welcoming you here on... Oh, and of course my camera just turned off. What a fun stream. What a way to start the stream. What a time to be alive. Hang on, there it is, right there. Welcome to today's stream. It is March 4th at approximately 2:17 p.m. in the afternoon. I will be streaming for probably about 45 minutes, talking about real estate, right? That's what I like to do. That's what I like to talk about. Super fun, super exciting times to be in real estate. What a time to be alive with all the technology and all the fun stuff going on in the industry, as well as just what's going on around the area. Hope everyone's staying healthy and safe. Very important that you're doing that. And yeah, super excited. Let's get started. I'm really excited to build this online real estate community with everyone. Company highlight, like I said, Murray & Co. Real Estate. I'm the broker owner. Definitely like to have a lot of fun in real estate. I don't know if you can tell. Enthusiasm, always there. And typically it's over the top. Every so often it kind of gets down to a little bit over the top, but usually it's over the top. But I really like to have fun, providing a lot of value. Right now, a very small company. It's just me. I brought on an agent yesterday. We'll kind of talk about that in the company highlights. Super exciting. Big deal. And we also have a couple of fun little partnerships that we've built up along the way. So, without further ado, real estate brokerage operating out here in Frederick, Maryland, serving Frederick and Montgomery County. I have a nationwide network. Should you be relocating outside of the area or into the area, give me a call, 301-452-5614, or go to our website, mcre.com, and I'm happy to help. Quick disclaimer before we go any farther. I want to give you a quick little update here. In Maryland, the real estate salesperson, or I'm the broker, but I'm the only person here, can represent one party or the other, the buyer or the seller. This presentation today is really just for entertainment, or not entertainment, but really more informational purposes, not so much it's not advice or any sort of brokerage relationship. If you would like to get involved and sign on with my company as a buyer agent or as a seller, please reach out to me. Happy to help and have that conversation, but that's not the point of this video. Real quick, another exciting thing in consumer trends and consumer news. That is a big consumer trends company news stamp that I had there. This is my third stream, so I am very excited. The first stream didn't have sound, which I think is a win. Right? Not because I didn't get my voice heard, but because I stood in front of the camera for about an hour and I talked. I didn't realize that nobody could hear me, but at least I pushed the start button, and sometimes you just have to get started in life. And then the second stream that I did was a 5-minute video to test that microphone to make sure that it worked. So this is my third one. Still kind of working through a little bit of the bumps in the road, but at the end of the day, it's super fun. Trend in the marketplace. The National Association of Realtors, they put together a 2020 community transportation and preference survey. And what they found was families with children in school showed an increase in desire for detached homes and larger yards. That's gone up since COVID and everyone's had a shelter in place. The study shows that a substantial demand for walkability persists of Americans of all ages, which is a trend that we've been seeing a lot. In fact, they've added walkability skills to a lot of major search portals online, such as big websites. And one website, just like my own, mcre.com, you can search by walkability, and you can also search by commute times. Part of the survey, the reason why they like the walkability was because they showed that it helps increase their quality of life, right? Quality of life is a big deal. Americans under 40 were most likely to say that overall, their quality of life has been negatively impacted by the pandemic. And they don't need to be near highways. They're looking for detached properties with larger yards. And as a result, because you're looking for the detached properties, not necessarily near the highways, The importance for nearby public transit dropped 8%. And an easy access to the highway, that dropped as well from pre-pandemic levels. Americans older than 55 and those with higher income showed an increased interest in walkability. So going back, walkability, big trend in today's marketplace. The other thing I want to kind of touch on before we really get deep into the content is favorite week of the year's coming up out here in Frederick. Frederick Restaurant Week's coming up next week. A lot of really fun specials. And then if you're in the area, our first Saturdays out here in Frederick, the city of Frederick, they look a little bit different from pre-pandemic. But we still are holding them. There's a March 1st Saturday with specials. Go to visitfrederick.org, which is our tourism department out here. They're a great group of helpful staff out there, and they really know what's going on out here in Frederick. So be sure, if you're in the area, to stop by, support our local and small businesses out there on First Saturday. And if you're going to be in Frederick next week, give Restaurant Week a try. It's definitely a lot of fun. Talking about sellers, my computer's been lagging so much today. It's really sad. Did I just close a tab? Nope. All right, there it is. Speaking of sellers, today's stream's going to kind of talk about sellers, right? Is it a good time to sell your house today? Is it not a good time? I can't tell you that. I don't know. I don't know that answer. I'm not you. But I can help guide you with stats as well as market insight. This is a blog that I manage and facilitate. It gets sent out to a number of my publication sites. And, 57% of consumers right now believe now is a good time to sell. The caveat there is you then have to move somewhere, right? Unless you're going to do multi-generational, or you have a second home that you can live in, or some sort of alternative living situation where you can go to. The biggest challenge that I encounter with sellers, and the article kind of talks about this, is there's low inventory out there in the marketplace. So if you're going to sell your house, where do you go? And that's why a lot of sellers are very apprehensive to list their homes for sale in the marketplace right now, as well as make that move. But as equity increases and buyers are saving more and more money, they're more and more willing to take that risk of buying homes. And with the limited inventory in the marketplace and such a short supply and such a high buyer demand, whenever you have that capital to go out there and buy a house without having to sell your house first, very advantageous. You can just sell your home, or you can buy a home, and then you can sell a home. It works out well. It's if you're willing to take on the stress of having potentially two properties at once. But right now, we're going to get into the actual market stats in each individual marketplace. But homes are not lasting long on the market, and we're going to dig into that next. If you want to read more about is it a good time to sell my house, check out the blog on my website, mcre.com. So we're going to cover 10 areas in today's stream. We call it the market update segment. We're going to talk about Bethesda, Clarksburg, Damascus, Frederick, Gaithersburg, Germantown, Ijamsville, Potomac, Rockville, and Silver Spring. And the reason why those are the quick buttons on my website. So to kick off the conversation, everything is, it appears to be in alphabetical order. Bethesda. In Bethesda, there are, I had everything pulled up before, I promise. Oh no, I pushed the button. There's 29 properties available for sale, 10 for rent. 24 have recently gone through a price change, 54 are pending, 37 closed in the past 7 days, and 13 closed for lease. There are 0 distressed properties. And we're going to kind of take a quick peek-see at the inventory out here in Bethesda. I am so sorry for my slow internet. It is very slow today. In Bethesda, you have a decent, not a decent, you have a very limited supply of housing stock, but you have decent options. You have condos, you have townhomes, and you also have detached properties. A couple of open houses coming up out there in Bethesda. A 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, with 3 bath, with 1.5 bath. Oh, yeah, 3.5 bath. For $850,000, 3290 square feet, courtesy of Long Foster. They'll be holding an open house sometime this weekend. Check out my website if you want some more information on that. And then you have detached properties in Glen Echo Heights by Prestige Properties, INTL LLC, 935. Looks like that's a split foyer. Split foyers always have interesting designs. Let's go take a quick peek-see at this one. Very, I think that's aesthetically pleasing. I really like that outside. The design of the property, as well as the covered porch. And I bet they get an added extra bit of living space here. With that little bump out. But let's take a quick peek, see what it looks like inside. Wow, look at the open floor plan. I really like that. I like their chandelier as well. This is updated 33 minutes ago. Nice open floor plan look. You walk in, added living space. So that little bump out that we saw that has a cover over the porch, that's their kitchen. Wow, it looks really nice with the recessed lighting. Wow, look at that. Wow, I like the countertops and the cabinets. I also really like the hood. It's very nice, in the backsplash, and the under cabinet lighting is very well done there. The ceilings look really tall too. I like the open feel. That's a really nice open feel with the windows. Wow, that looks like a really nice property. You have a fireplace. So if you're interested in learning more and taking a look at more pictures, check it out on my website, mcre.com. Definitely is a fun one. Here is a $3,395,000 detached property, courtesy of Compass. 6-bedroom, 5 full bathrooms, and 2 half bathrooms. 6,500 square feet. Let's take a quick look at that. See what 3.4 or 3,395,000 has. Wow, look at that. That is a very large home. About 6,500 square feet, was that? Yeah, 6,526. With a garage. Oh, and I guess if you want to tour in person or do a video chat tour, let me know. We can now do that on my website. So give us a call and reach out. mcre.com. Now, quickly diving into the actual data. So those are the houses for sale. Whenever you're thinking about selling or buying, you also really care about the data. So let's take a deep dive now into the Bethesda data. Getting a phone call here. Voicemail. In Bethesda, we're going to take a quick look at what they call the hot sheet. The hot sheet's like a summary of all the stuff out there in Bethesda. There's 135 data points that we're going to take a quick look at. We're going to quickly select all of them, and we're going to crunch some data. My computer is really lagging today. So, this information, just so you're aware, comes from the multiple listing service, Bright MLS. It is a tool that will crunch all of the data for the coming soon, active, under contract, as well as sold. Under contract is a little bit confusing because they have two statuses. They have active, under contract, and then pending. But we'll do our best to interpret. But there are currently 40 active listings in Bethesda. On average, you have 3 bedrooms and 3 full bathrooms. And the average list price is $1,055,653. Your average days on market out in Bethesda are 47. However, if you look at the median sales price and the median stats tell a little bit of a different story. You have a 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. The median year built is 1982. You have about 0.19 acres. You have about 1,500 square foot house. Cost per square foot is $444, and your median list price is $814,450. And your median days on market is 8 days. 8 days is a very fast-moving market. Very fast-moving. So here's where we start talking about the active under contracts. You have 13 under contract properties, and then you have 35 pending. So essentially, you have about 48 properties that are in some sort of under contract status. The median prices are the median stats for the active under contract or for the pending are 4 bedrooms and 4 baths. So you're going to get a little bit of a larger property. The ones that are under contract, so the ones that are still active, they're a little bit smaller. The average or the above grade square footage, the median above grade square footage is 1,980, and your median cost per square foot is $456. And your median list price is $1,170,000. You have a few properties that are temporarily off market, so 4 properties temporarily off market. And then for your closed properties, which is very important in helping determine where your market landed on, where the buyers and sellers agreed to a sales price. So in Bethesda, your median property was a 4 bedroom, 4 bath, built in 1966 on 0.17 acres, had about 2,045 square feet. The cost per square foot was $455, and the list price for those properties was $915,000, but your median closed price was $1,006,000, which means that properties are selling for more than they're being listed for. So when you're thinking about selling, know that the market demand is there. And the median days on market in Bethesda are 6. Very, very fast-moving market. Very, very, very aggressive. Let's take a quick look at the price span for the Bethesda market. So what I'm going to pull next is the showing reports. So we're going to look between 1 million and 3.5 million, just because I have to. Let's just do auto. You know what? Let's not do up to 3.5 million. 3.5 million was that big one that we saw. Let's just do 1 million. So between $100,000 and 1 million, let's take a quick look at the stats. My computer is just lagging today. Bethesda, and apparently I'm lagging too. But for the past month, between March 4th and February 2nd, this is the foot traffic in properties. So as you can see here, very, very busy market. So in Bethesda, the bulk of the showings were happening between the $900,000 to $1 million price point. And then that's quickly followed by the $585,000 to $630,000 price point. And real quick, we'll take a deep dive into that. In the $900,000 to $1 million price point, you're having about 33 people visit those properties, and on average 38 showings per week. That's a lot of people going through your door. 38 prospective buyers going through your door. In the $585 to $629 price point, you have about 30. That's That's a lot. That is a lot of prospective buyers. That's a lot of buyer traffic. Um, and that's per week. The monthly average for properties between 585 and 629, 124 prospective buyers are going through the door to look at properties in Bethesda between 585 to 629. That is a very, very, very busy market. Um, it's almost it's so difficult whenever you're out there showing properties with buyers or you're managing the showings for the sellers, to manage 30 showings in 1 week. It can be done, but it's overwhelming. There's so much buyer traffic out there. It is insane. So hopping on to the next highlight is Clarksburg. So Clarksburg, Maryland is a little bit north from Bethesda, up to 70. Part of it, the majority of it's in Montgomery County, but parts are in Frederick. Sounds like a dog is barking outside. You have condos, you have townhomes, and you also have detached properties as well. There's a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath property by Cummings and Company, or Cummings and Co. Realtors, for $699,000. Let's take a quick look at that, just because it's one of the first few up here on the website. But detached property in 20871 on Skylark Road. Nice twilight photography. It did snow recently in our area. Nice open kitchen. Look at the cabinets. Look at the counters. It is really nice and open in there. The natural light coming in. It looks like they have a circular window there to let more light in. It really creates a nice airy feel there in the kitchen. Nice island with a cooktop. Looks like there's a little dining area out there in the sunroom. Nice open section. If you want to look at more pictures, because I can really kind of get into the weeds here, but go check it out on my website, mcre.com. And if you have any questions, give me a call, 301-452-5614. And we can chat about it. I can really pull some custom stats. But that is a detached property. I think that one was built in 2004. Here you have a townhome in Clarksburg Town Center, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, listed by Remax Gateway for $549,900. You also have new construction. So there's new construction properties. We talked about that on one of the last streams. But let's take a quick look at the market stats and the health of the Clarksburg housing market. So in Clarksburg, you have 9 properties that were recently listed for sale in the past week. 2 are for lease. 7 had a price change. 23 are marked as pending, so they're under contract. 14 have closed, and 3 have gone. They're no longer on the market. They've been leased, so they've closed for lease. It's a pretty healthy market. Very competitive. Very competitive for buyers. Such a very low supply of inventory out there, and you just have buyers just wanting to get into these doors. The taking a quick look here at Clarksburg, pulling up the market stats, just like we did for Bethesda. We have 48 properties to kind of look through. Looks like it's a decent amount as well, between coming soon all the way up to sold. Let's take a quick look at these. Oh, and look, the computer's like getting warmed up. It's moving much faster than it did before. So, like we mentioned before, there are 9 active properties in Clarksburg. Median sales price or median list price is $500,000. Your cost per square foot for those properties are right around $217 per square foot. The median property is going to be 4-bedroom, 3 baths, built in 2004. Always want to double check that whenever you're looking at the exact property, but that's kind of your overall market stats. You have 4 that are actively they're called active under contract, and then you have 13, lucky 13, under pending. So that's 17 properties under contract. Under contract price is about $539,500, and your days on market. So the days on market before these properties are going under contract is 6. That's less than a week. Very competitive, very fast moving market. One property is temporarily off the market, and then for your sold properties, kind of really determine the health here. 14 properties sold in the past week. The median property, what that looked like, was a 4-bedroom, 4-bath property built in 2014 on 0.12 acres of land. Above grade square footage, 2,553. Cost per square foot was $213. Now, another interesting point, just like we saw in Bethesda, the list price, the median list price in Clarksburg was $567,900. The median sold price was $572,450. Properties are selling for more than they're listed. It's very important to note. That is the tempo of the market today. Selling for more than what they're listed for, and your days on market, 9. So properties that sold have been, the median days on market was 9, and the ones that are under contract are 6. So you're starting to see a trend, right? So the market's really starting to pick up. Let's take a quick look at the showing data out here in Clarksburg, and you'll kind of see what more I'm talking about here. So, oh man, this one is what a lag. I don't understand why my internet's so slow today. I'm really asking a lot of my computer, I guess. Streamlabs and video feeds. But I am sorry. We'll have to wait. What if we can click away? Can we click away? All right. You know what? We're going to skip the showings because it is not working today. It must be their website. So thankfully it's not my computer. That means we can go fast. Clarksburg. So let's talk about Damascus. Damascus is a little bit, depending on if you take the highway or if you take up 27. Damascus is right up 27. If you get off at Route 27 exit, it's just before Clarksburg on Route 270 if you're headed north. In Damascus, you have 33 properties available for sale. You have a decent housing stock as well, ranging from condos to land, all the way up to detached properties. And I think I saw a new construction floating around somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw a new construction, a private builder working with it. There it is right there, new construction. And we could talk about new construction another day. But let's take a quick look at the stats in Damascus. In Damascus, like we already knew, there were 7 for sale. 10 have sold in the past week, and 3 that are active had price changes. There are no distressed properties and no properties that have leased, and there are 5 under contract. So, hopping into the actual market data on Bright MLS. With 24 data points to quickly look at, and of these data points, results, print, boom. Do a quick look. There were 6 properties that are actively listed with a median sales price, 4-bedroom, 3 baths, built in 1979. So the median age of the properties were built in 1979. Properties are on 1.36 acres, so the properties that are being listed for sale have larger lots than what we've seen in Clarksburg as well as Bethesda. The median cost per square foot is $281.89, so right around $282 a square foot. And your median list price is $469,500. The median days on market for the active properties is 5. Busy, busy, busy market. We have 4 properties to kind of take a quick look at between active under contract and pendings. Once again, very, very, very fast moving market. The median under contract price is $324,500, and they've been on the market for 4 days. That's a fast moving market. 8 properties have sold in the past 7 days. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths is the data point there. Built in 1979 on about a half an acre. So the properties that are closed are going to be smaller than the ones that are available for sale right now. Closed cost per square foot is $306, and your list price, their median list price for the closed properties was $479,500, but their closed price was $517,000. That means that the median closed price to list price ratio was 105%. Buyers are paying 5% over list price, the median data point, for properties in Damascus. Your median days on market is 6 days on market. So, I mean, moving fast. You have 4 properties coming up on the market out there in Damascus. They should be available soon. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm not going to mess with showing time right now. I'll try and get that working for us for the next stream. But, I mean, it's just a fantastic data point. And we have time for one more click here on my website, and we will take a quick look at Frederick, Maryland. The way that the website works for Frederick is it doesn't count for Frederick County. It pulls for 4 zip codes: 21701, 21702, 21703, and 21704. And the reason why is those are the cities titled Frederick. There's also Frederick County, and Frederick County consists of many more zip codes. I do not know why my website decided to do it that way, but it just did. If you need a custom search built out for you, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to put one together. Frederick County is the largest county via landmass in the state of Maryland, so it's a very large county. So if there's any sort of custom searches that you need put together, let me know and we can build it out on a map. Same deal like you saw in Bethesda, Clarksburg, and Damascus. You've got a wide range of housing stock. You have detached properties. You have townhomes. That one's kind of a fun one. It's kind of saying hello there with the. Why am I blanking on it? Not the dormers. Maybe it is the dormers, but the 2 little. That house has ears. $339,900 for that townhome in Frederick, courtesy of Real Estate Teams LLC. Then you have detached properties, courtesy of Real Estate, for $399,900, 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath. These are this property out here in Jefferson Place. I believe those are piggyback condo units. So that's an actual condo. I'll show you real quick. This is a condo, which is different from fee simple. And if you ever have any questions, reach out. Maybe I'll do a stream about fee simple and condo ownership down the road. But essentially, you have 2 doors here in this little opening. And in these 2 doors, one will take you to the upstairs, and one will take you to the first 2 levels. I am not sure which one this will take you to. It looks like this one is the upstairs. Nice open floor plan. Is it the upstairs? Half bath. Um, yes, I believe this is the upstairs unit. We can look more if you need. Just send me a message to peter@mcre.com, and I'm happy to look through it. They have an open house coming up in March, March 4th. What's today? March 4th. That's today. Today's date is March 4th, between 5 and 7. So if you want more information, I guess you can go to their open house, or you could go to my website, mcre.com, reach out. We do have a new video chat option, so just give us a call. Happy to help. Quickly looking at the market stats in Frederick. Now, same deal with this market stat. However, the big difference is, for some reason, RPR, which is a tool that I use, pulls a different Frederick than my website. I don't know what's going on with the data feeds in the background, but there's not an easy way to fix it for clicking around with during a live stream. But there's 305 properties available for sale in Frederick, which we already knew from the website. 63 of them are for sale, 21 are for lease, 55 recently had a price change, 93 are pending. That's a really big number for your pending properties. 85 closed in the last week, and 13 have been leased. So that's very, very busy market. I know that I've been saying that. That's a very overused phrase in this stream at the current moment in time. But I really have no other words but to say very, very, very busy. Real quick, let's take a look at Frederick on the hot sheet. This one's going to have 287. Interesting. The way that the data is crunched out here on the real estate syndicate feeds versus the actual MLS is so fascinating to me. If I could figure that out, I would share the secret. But I do not know. Therefore I have no information. There, like we knew that there's quite a bit of active property, 74. And in Frederick, the median property is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath property built in 2017. And my stream, you can't see my stream. There it is. Built in 2017 on 0.09 acres, $206 a square foot, and your median list price is $399,950. Median days on market, 8. It's pretty quick moving market. I would imagine a lot of those properties are probably going to go under contract shortly. Just because your active under contract properties, you have 21, and then your pending properties, which are your under contracts, are 70. So you have, what is that, 70 plus, I don't mean to make you dizzy, 21, 91 properties that are under contract. And the median property is 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, built in 1986, on 0.05 acres, 1,280 square feet, cost per square foot, $238, and your median list price is $315,000. Really important to note, whenever you're looking at under contracts, we do not know the sold price, and that's why we focus on the solds. So let's quickly take a look at the solds. At the sold properties, the median data points are 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, built in 1996 on 0.1 acres, 1,699 square feet. Your median closed cost per square foot, blank there, $210.50. List price is $325,000, and your closed price is $330,000. Once again, that means that buyers are paying more than list price. I can't stress that enough. It's a very, very, very busy market. And the median days on market in Frederick are 6, which is less than a week. The tempo of the market is moving fast. You have 30 properties that are going to come on the market in the next couple weeks, so more to come on that. hopping in to oh no, we don't want to click showing time. Hopping in education, a quick education update. Murray & Co. Real Estate, we have a partnership with the CE Shop. If you're looking into getting your real estate license, you can take the pre-licensing course. There is a discount code offered for all those. All you have to go to is mcre.theceshop.com, and you get 20% off if you enroll. Just enroll 20 is the promo code, and your pre-licensing course starts at $260. 60 hours of education, downloadable resources, and flashcards. It's a solid program, and the reason why I partnered with the CE Shop on this is professionalism in our industry, the real estate industry. It can always be improved upon, and I feel like an educated agent leads to an educated consumer and a better experience. So that's why I'm so happy to have this partnership. This is all that I have time for today. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions about anything that we went over today, please don't hesitate. Give me a call, 301-452-5614. Check us out on our website at mcre.com. If you're interested in the pre-licensing courses, or if you need continuing ed, check out the CE Shop at mcre.theceshop.com.